In this episode of the Discourse, we play the Hillfolk RPG set in the Discourse world of Wretched. Enjoy.
Shit, what's this podcast called?
Discourse of Human Events.
The Discourse is just crazy.
Everything's okay, I'm just trying to act my age. Yeah, I wanna know where the hell the days go. Yeah, I wanna know where the hell the days go. I wanna look and feel years younger, baby. I wanna look.
1, 2, 3.
Dildos.
Wretched!
Oh.
Wretched dildos. They're
Wretched
the worst
dildo.
dildos you could possibly imagine.
Doesn't sound like a product I would buy. Not that
That's
I'm in the dildo
spike-covered
market,
dildo.
but...
Oh, you're not? I've been looking. Alright, so for this podcast, we're doing a role-playing game in our previously created world, which is like fantasy characters in a Western setting.
And we're playing Hillfolk.
Yeah, so it's a drama system, so not so much rules. And we're starting with the character creation.
You know what we should do sometime? We
What's
should do
that?
a soap opera in a drama system.
You could. We could turn this into a soap opera. If you really want to, within Wretched.
I sleep with Harry's girlfriend and his sister.
Hey.
Can we have a love triangle?
Look at the camera.
Who is actually his twin. And they were separated at birth, but he doesn't know that. Alright, so, setting is you're in a city,
Western.
obviously a western city,
Damn it.
deserted city. I think part of our world was like on the East Coast, there's the humans and their government. And then on the very far West Coast, it's still a little foresty, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the humans nuked, essentially, the area in between. Okay?
Yeah.
So
That
you
created
guys,
the West.
yeah, you guys are in the city on the edge of the West Coast where it gets not so shitty, not nuked territory, right? Where they've built a railroad to transport things between the East Coast human cities and the West.
Are there going to be Asians in there? Sounds
If
like.
you want to be Asian, you can be Asian. I don't.
How else were the trains
You
made?
mentioned the railroad, man.
Oh,
Those railroads don't
Yeah,
build
the
themselves.
railroads were made by the orcs and goblins.
Yeah, remember? Yeah, orcs and goblins.
Alright.
They,
What,
they've
orcs
taken
and
the
goblins
role of
can't be Asian?
Asians. And by the way, Harry, to complicate this world a little further, these orcs and goblins are aliens.
Great.
Literal.
Okay, like District 9, like they were left behind 1,000 years ago, and they've been enslaved
So sad.
after they lost the war.
Oh.
The invasion.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys are on the town on the border of the West Coast, where there's a railroad running through it.
Okay.
Town on the border of the West Coast. Put me in a state. Like, if now.
Like Nevada.
Okay.
Oh.
Got it.
Like
Okay.
we're not clear. We're not all the way into California. We're headed that.
Right.
That.
It's
I got
deserty. You're deserty, but if you're like the last stop before you get to forest, like real civilized
Forest
land,
way
right?
place.
Your city is just a stop on the railroad way. That's the only reason your city exists.
Hey,
Got
did you see the map on the storyline that I?
Yeah, I'm kind of trying to base it off that.
So
a little bit.
we would be in like the bluish red area, like in
Yeah.
the middle of that.
Wait, what
Headed to the
the
pink
fuck?
area.
You didn't set it in America?
No, this is a fiction.
Why not? Oh my god, that would be so easier.
No, because it's a foreign world.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
We decided to make it very foreign. I don't know.
God. Okay.
Set it in America.
You know what? If you want to pretend every
You're the ones
time-
that said the Wild West. What other
Yeah.
context does that have other than the American Wild West?
Well,
But then we would
But
have to
there are
start
also
explaining
aliens
where
and
everything
there are, like,
came from.
elves.
Deadlands takes place in America.
Yeah, but it's not fantasy with
Oh, really?
orcs, goblins. The
It's
whole
grounded in reality.
No, I'm
Yes.
I'm saying your usual fantasy, like stereotypical fantasy.
I was under the impression that we were in America.
No.
I thought this was America.
I thought this was America.
I thought this was America. I thought Abe Lincoln was president.
My disappointment is immense, and my day is ruined.
No. Okay, so you're in this small city. Now the way this starts is you have to declare. We can start with. I don't give a shit who starts. Who the
What are
fuck
we declaring?
you in this
So
town?
what? I declare.
What are we declaring?
Like, who are you in this town? What is your role?
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Like
you can
my
be
job?
I'm the sheriff.
Well, what's
I'm-
this town?
I just
It's
told you,
it's just a
town
little
on the
town.
hill.
Just the
Oh,
town
San
away?
Pedrino.
San
I'm a bounty
Pedrino.
hunter.
Yeah.
I'm a bounty hunter.
Okay, there we go. Here
And I'm
is
not
a-
kidding. I'm a human cowboy, racist bounty hunter.
Racist. That'll be fun. Okay.
I'm racist against all non-humans. I'm going to be the Luke Skywalker of this campaign, and where people can relate to the human, who's
Okay.
like a fish out of water.
Okay.
But I hate.
I'll
and I'm
be-
secretly half elf. I just don't know it.
Oh.
So when I
Plot
find
twist.
out, it's going to fucking rock my world.
So I'm actually his father.
Shit.
Okay, so Zach's
No,
going
no.
next.
No. I'm actually going to be
Me?
the yodel,
No,
the
that-
armadillo person.
Weird shit like that is encouraged in this.
Oh, is it really? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
if you want to, you can be, but you can also be an armadillo. I don't want to discourage
No,
another
I want to be the
non-human.
armadillo person. If somebody
Okay.
else wants to be his father, go ahead. Go ahead.
Are you sure you don't want to be half armadillo, Harry?
No, I want to be human.
Okay.
So I'm the yodel person. I'm gonna be a rogue because they tend to be like drifters.
We don't have classes.
Well, I'm just saying if you
I'm a level 8 thief.
I'm a drifter, so I kind of go from town to town. This is just the town I happen
Okay.
to be in at this time.
Okay, and what is your relationship to Harry?
Wait, what's Harry's name? We didn't get a name for Harry's character.
Yeah, what's your name, Harry?
Oh.
Not Harry.
Hold on.
He's just gonna say Harry. It's about as creative
That's
as
what I said,
human
not
cowboy.
Oh.
His name is,
I don't know, what's a
Harry the
name?
Cowboy. End quote.
Mm-hmm. It's a real stretch for him to play.
Is there
A
a
name
cowboy
generator?
name generator? I'm gonna look up
A cowboy named
ninja.
But again, this is also fantasy, so it can be weird shit.
Hondo Flapjacks. What the fuck?
Hondo
That is a-
I like it. I don't like the flapjacks. Hondo's not that bad.
Hondo is pretty good.
Hunky Hank Fisticuffs. This name generator is hilarious.
This is like bad porn names. This is not even a good porn name.
Scary Hagar Fernandez.
Alright, you just need to settle on something here, man.
I can't be Hernandez because I'm racist.
I don't know if Spanish people exist or Mexicans exist in this world.
What is this? Your perfect utopia?
Oh,
Jesus.
that was your insinuation. And I mean, we have other races, like, as in elves and dwarves. I guess it's really complicated. It's like, it's a Hispanic elf, and there's, like, non-Hispanic elves and dwarves, and all of them, right?
What?
That sounds complicated, man. I don't
Sure.
like
Why are there
complicated.
Hispanic elves?
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you also included nationalities...
Yeah, there's
into,
no
like, any
nationalities.
fantasy
That's why.
setting, it's getting really confusing.
That's why
right?
it's fantasy and not set in America.
All right, Harry, what is your name?
Jesse McClintock.
Jesse McClintock. Okay, Zach, what is your relationship as a armadillo grifter to Jesse McClintock?
So you're a cowboy? Did I
Yes,
get
I'm
that
supposed
right?
to be
I'm a bounty hunter.
Bounty hunter. So since I'm a drifter, I've done a job with him in the past.
And so, what's your character's name, Zach?
Joaquin.
Joaquin. Isn't that like an actor?
Joaquin
Okay,
Phoenix, yeah.
Yeah, that guy. What's your last name?
Who says armadillo folk have last names?
Okay, you're like Cher of
You're
armadillos.
like Prince.
Okay.
See, I kind of picture the armadillo folk being like the Hispanic people of the fantasy world.
Well, that's just racist. I don't know why.
You're the one that said they eat tacos and would have a sombrero.
Did I?
Yes!
That's not racist at all. If you understand the context of this
The
statement, I'm
context.
sure it is perfectly legitimate.
Context.
I actually don't.
He said they
I
eat
was so drunk,
tacos
I
all
don't
the
remember
time.
At all.
They have a sombrero and a mustache.
That's about as rich as can get, man.
You
I
basically
really don't remember this. That's the funny part. Well, you know.
My basis was strictly on your comments.
All right then.
But I fixed them in the lore of where they're the kind of the drifter race. They don't really have like one area that they live in.
Gotcha. All right. So, no, Chloe or Chandra, you have to go.
Oh, okay. So, I really like the Maeve's character in Westworld.
So you want to be a
The
Madam?
Okay.
Okay.
And I own a brothel.
Okay.
The brothel's name is Shamey.
You don't need to give me this much detail. What is your character's name?
You spelled Joaquin
Simic.
W-A-K-E.
Simic?
Yeah.
No. Give me that slutty.
What the fuck was that Joaquin spelling?
Screw you.
That's how he spelled it.
That looks
that's
good.
That's how I'm spelling it now. That's the armadillo folk way of spelling it.
Just come up with a
They're
name.
a simple
Okay.
language.
Can't be Maeve.
Aw.
Do you guys watch Westworld?
Nope.
Nope.
I should.
Oh, you
No.
should. It's
You
good.
should. Yeah.
I want to be James Marsden.
Chandra, do you have a name? Can we start
My
with
name. So my name is going to be Mary Sue.
Oh,
Mary
God.
Sue.
get it?
Okay, and
You
you're
get it?
great at everything.
Yeah, we get it.
Let's
we get
just
it.
get rid of all the middling and weak things here.
No. I have, but like I'll have whatchamacallit, character flaws, but they're actually character flaws that are enviable.
Oh, I'm loyal to a fault. I never leave my friends behind.
Yeah.
I can't stop. I just can't stop hitting the lottery.
So yeah, I want to be a human ranger.
Yeah,
You
no,
really
you-
are
I
Mary
wish I were a
Sue.
park ranger in real life because I work with computers all day, and
Okay.
that's why my name is Mary Sue.
You're
How
a
about-
ranger.
Meredith Susan. It seems
Like-
more Wild Westy.
Meredith Sue.
Meredith Susan.
That way you
There
could
we
be abbreviated Mary Sue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
But
don't
like
know how to spell
abbreviated in a
Meredith
weird
either,
fantasy
there.
way with apostrophes in the
Mer-
middle of my name.
Yeah, Meredith.
Susan.
Yeah, here we go. Death.
Mary Death.
Whoa. That's not that cooler.
Mary Death Susan.
You had very weird parents.
Are we not doing the what I want from him or her or why I can't
I
get it?
think you
stuff?
do that later. Hold on.
Oh,
Let
okay.
me
We're
read
just doing
that.
relationship.
Oh yeah. What's my relationship to you guys? I guess
Yeah.
if I'm a ranger and I do outside stuff a lot, I probably would have run into you while you're doing your jobs.
This is pretty similar to like how
I don't know. I don't know what a relationship. I guess we probably.
Well, your relationship
You
to
can be
Zach
like,
specifically,
yeah, you can
right?
be like, I don't know if there's some armadillo human, wait, are you human?
yeah, she said human.
Oh, okay. Everyone goes human.
So
I like the idea that Harry had of just being a human cowboy. So I was like, that sounds funny. I just want to be. a human.
Yeah.
We came up with all these races, but no, I'm a human.
you can be a friend of Zach's or of.
what? Like
Or
you're a
Joaquin,
ranger.
I'm
So
sorry.
what do you like do as a ranger in the Wild West? What do you?
Yeah,
That's-
you're in the middle of nowhere. You realize
Yeah, this
that,
is a
right?
desert.
Like I'm a ranger of
You
the
could be a
desert.
ranger in the middle of the
Are you
desert.
like exploring this
Desert?
area since it's a new area after the
Yeah.
bomb?
Yeah, maybe I'm like a. Harry,
Be like
you
a
said you're
trapper.
a bounty hunter type, right?
Yeah, I'm a
Yeah.
bounty hunter.
Yeah. I'll be a ranger, like a tracker scout.
So you're helping Harry on his most recent
There you
bounty
go.
to track somebody?
Yes.
There we go.
Yes.
That's something.
That's good.
Now, Chloe,
Uh,
do you have a name other than Maeve?
Mary Jane.
Mary Jane?
Yes.
No, you can't be marijuana.
Why?
Be a human.
Why?
Be a human.
Why? I mean, I'm the madam of a brothel. I can be whatever
Okay,
I want.
that's
I
fine.
can.
You can.
Yeah,
we'll
why
give you
can't
a
we
name
be
then.
Mary
That's
Sue
fine.
and Mary Jane?
Fine. Mary with an ERRY.
She's Happy Jane. Oh, Happy Jane.
And then we'll put AIN. There we go.
Oh, maybe you can. Okay. So how would I know you guys?
Yeah, you have to know somebody somehow. You can know both of them. Or...
Oh, they are
So
all
you're-
the
You run a
like,
brothel.
loyal customers. What?
Even Mary Death Sue.
Well,
Sue.
we got a good collection of men's here too.
Wait, am I in her brothel?
Wait, I want to
Wait.
change my name to Mary Joaquin.
Jesus Christ.
I'm just joking.
We're all going to be Mary Jessie, Mary Joaquin, Mary Death, and Mary Jane.
So our relationship is we all had the same mother that
It's like Batman versus Superman.
Our mother is called Merry Christmas.
Oh,
All right.
Terrible.
So we're going to say Zach and Harry are frequent customers, or one of them are customers. They're all customers.
Yes.
You guys like the whores.
ooh! I'm trying to get me that human pussy.
You guys can actually object to these, I think, according to the rules.
Objection!
Sustained.
I don't care. When I go to the
I
brothel,
don't really know
I,
why I need to
I
put
would
frequent
say,
customer
like,
for all of them.
plot twist.
Could be,
Yeah.
I
like,
only get non-human escorts
like
when I go to the brothel.
bodyguard of the brothel, like the peacekeeper.
Mm-hmm. What?
So, like, I don't know if one of you guys wanted to be like the
Like a bouncer?
bodyguard. Yeah, bouncers of the
Could
brothel.
like maybe
Ooh.
I was thinking maybe the brothel would
That's
be like
better,
a
yeah,
hideout
yeah.
for
I like that.
shady.
Does anyone
folks.
want to become a
I don't see
bouncer?
bouncers.
I could be a bouncer.
What?
This could be the
Yeah.
job I'm doing.
I like that.
I'm a drifter, so I'll just
That's
be the
way
bouncer.
better. Bouncer.
Yeah.
And then, so
Someone
I
could
don't
be
don't
like
feel like
Someone could
Mary
be like
Death
part-time-
Sue should be a frequent customer.
Yeah, I
It
feel
could be
like
like a part-time bartender or something like that.
yeah,
She
Yeah, that's
bartends?
good. That's pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah, part-time bartender here.
yeah. Being a ranger doesn't actually pay that much.
Ranger at day, bartender at night.
Tender at night, yeah.
So,
So Jesse McClintock is the only one that likes the whores.
what do I use all that bounty money
What
on?
about you, though?
I don't have a character. I'm playing the GM.
Hold on, what was Chloe's, like, role, her job, what was it?
She's the madam.
A brothel.
The
She
madam.
runs the
The one
brothel.
who runs
Oh, okay. The,
Yeah.
Wait, should there be another owner and you just run the whores? Or do you actually own the brothel?
No, I actually own the brothels.
Okay.
Yeah. I actually hire the doctors. They come regularly to, check the
okay.
hose.
Gotcha. Okay, and then let's see. You have to have a basic desire of what you want in the world.
Oh, accumulate enough money and then retire.
Okay, so you want dollar signs.
Yes.
what a fantastical role.
Yeah. So actually, they say you want to put it in terms of like greed. You're just greedy,
Yeah, that's more greedy.
something like that. Let me see what they.
That sounds about right.
The most power, approval, acceptance, forgiveness, respect, love, subservience, reassurance, power to punish, to be punished are their examples.
Wait, to be punished is one of them?
Oh my.
That's what
Hey.
you want.
I
You
guess-
can
I
want
guess
that.
some of the customers
Hey.
are kind of like that.
Wait,
They think they should be as base as possible. So greed might be really power. Like I would probably
Yeah, that'd put it
write
in
clothes
power.
as power.
Okay.
Because greed gives you-
Put them one-on-one or just one?
No, just one. Your basic inner goal, or it could be.
Power.
It can't be retirement because that's really boring. Because that means like you just want to relax and just take it easy the rest of your life. That's not good.
It's gonna be a real boring campaign.
Adventuring.
I
Yeah.
do my job.
I pay my tax.
Yeah.
I got health insurance for my homes, and even get them 401ks. And
that kind of jobs.
Okay.
I'm a really responsible employer.
Oh, okay.
Citizen of the year.
You want power, which is why you want
makes
money.
sense.
Alright, fine.
Okay. So, everyone else has to give their desire.
I'm really sorry. Can you read the list one?
Just what's your desire? We'll pick one
Yeah,
for
what's
you.
your desire? I'm going to go with famous.
Approval.
I want to be like
acceptance.
the most famous armadillo folk in the land.
So, in putting it in the
Approval?
most basic form
Approval.
possible.
Yeah, that'd be approval.
Approval. There you go.
Yeah.
Or it can
Or
be
fame.
love. You want to be loved by everyone.
Loved. Actually, love would be better.
Yeah.
What would fame be?
That's what I said was
No,
fame.
it's more base. It's supposed
Oh,
to
even
be
than that.
like,
Okay.
So love.
I really
love
want to be
would
loved.
it, then.
That means, yeah, if you're famous, you want to be loved by everyone.
I
So
see.
that means you really want everyone to like you. They say to keep them as simple as possible.
So loved.
All right, Harry, Chandra, what do you got?
Not that I think Mary Death Sue would want to be punished, but that's just the weirdest one on the list.
It's fine. It could be like her secret,
Yep.
though.
Yeah.
Oh, my secret desire is to
Yeah. So next will come a poll where you have like a, I don't know, weird thing trying to drive your. Yeah, I don't know. Well, just if you want to pick to be punished, that's fine.
All right.
All right,
To be punished.
Harry, you're the
You have
one
some
that's
dirty
left.
sin that we don't know about.
So I'm like a super racist, so I want to only have humans like back in the old days.
Purity. That's
Purification.
Purity.
You're Hitler?
Yours is purity. That's
Yes.
that sounds like it. That's what he wanted in the end.
But like I said, secretly I'm a half elf, so
Yeah,
Okay.
so.
that's gonna be
This is
gonna
gonna
be
be
a
sort of
tough-
a stretch
tough
when
pill to swallow.
at the reveal.
yeah.
Is that what you want to go with or no?
Sure. So my parents were killed by fucking orcs or some shit, so I just hate all non-humans.
I feel like if you want purity, that sounds more like, I don't know, would you become a bounty hunter? Or do you only hunt
Well, I
down?
only take bounties on aliens.
Yeah. Yeah, the wrong races.
Ah.
My handle or whatever, like you know how cowboys had like a nickname.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm Jesse Xenobane McClintock.
This is
Xenobane.
gonna, wait. This is going to be really hard to do if you basically hate all the characters.
Yeah, what
that
about
are
me?
not human.
How do races
Oh, yeah,
function
Chloe, are
in
you-
today's
what are
life?
you?
Oh, very good question. What's not the other races that I can choose from?
You can be an elf. We don't have an elf yet. You can
Okay.
be a goblin, an orc, a gnome. Elf would probably make the most sense
Yeah,
for a madam.
elf-
Yeah,
Other ones are
elf
kind of
makes
gross. I'm just going to put, since this doesn't have
I mean,
race.
if I'm an orc, it just won't be very good for the customers.
Yeah, it's not so. No, but you're not the whore. You run the whores, so you could just be an intimidating.
She
type,
leads
right?
by example.
No, I need to bounce.
But you might deter some
yeah, I
customers
agree
when they
with,
see you.
Harry, you know, like it's the facade that you put in.
Mm.
But yeah, even if I don't like other races, there's racism today. How do these people
Yeah.
function?
You could be racist and still.
But
work
then I
with
feel like it's
other
not your
races.
basic drive, though. You have to have something that's not going to prevent you from interacting with other characters.
It won't prevent me from interacting with other characters. It'll make me interact with them in a racist way.
That's true. Like, he's going to be less likely to help me or Chloe in situations than he is Chandra.
All right, that's really. So what do I want from her, him? You're going to be the elimination of them and their race.
Oh,
and
I
all
get
of
what
their
you're saying.
kind.
So,
That's a little hard to roleplay.
Get ready.
No, because what I want from Chloe, she runs a whorehouse, so obviously I want a steady supply of whores from her.
Okay.
okay.
You know what I mean?
I thought when you say you want to eliminate all my race, I almost feels like I should evoke your VIP access.
No, see, that's the thing. I only frequent non-humans when I'm there. It's like a fetish of mine.
Okay.
So, he's like kind of racist.
So this
but
dramatic
then-
poll is
Yeah.
going to be pretty odd.
Take my racial aggression out on
Well,
aliens and their vaginas.
all right. So,
Alrighty.
I think let's do the dramatic poll then.
Okay,
So the
how's this
dramatic poll is the examples they give are like Walter White in Breaking Bad. Everyone's seen Breaking Bad?
work? Mhm.
Nope.
Okay. Have you seen The Sopranos? That's the other example.
Well, just explain the example, and that would work, anyways.
Okay, so I'll give the example of Walter White. He was either going to be an antisocial sociopath with power, or a weak but good and righteous family man. That was his dramatic pole.
Gotcha.
Right?
Okay. He's the main character, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And then the other example they gave was Tony Soprano, who's a mobster. And it was family man or family man, ? As in which family, right?
Right.
That's his dramatic pole.
Okay.
Spoiler alert. Just kidding, I probably wasn't going to watch it.
That's like every freaking mafia movie, right?
Yeah, it's only like a 20-year-old show, so...
I kind of want to change my desire.
You can change your desire, but we got to make it work with everyone's.
Yeah.
Her desire was just a random
it didn't really work with anyone's. You want to go to the whorehouse and be punished or something? I don't know.
No, I feel like if I'm a scout tracker who's also a bartender, like, my thing is to get information and be well informed, so maybe reassurance makes the most sense for mine.
I like
reassurance?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or, like, I guess...
Would it be more like...
Not reassurance, but to be in...
To learn?
More like getting information to protect myself or, like, whatever I want to protect.
Yeah, so you want to be safe.
Yeah. So I guess reassurance. Yay, I'm not a masochist. Well...
You still could be a masochist
You can still be a masochist. That just can be your basic character drive.
That was my character's secret.
Does anyone have a dramatic pole that they can think of?
Okay, so I'm kind of thinking of mine with my drive, since I want to be famous, but I'm a drifter. So I'm either become loved by everybody, but I have no personal life at that point, right? Or I have a personal life and I wouldn't be loved by everybody. I wouldn't be famous.
So you don't want to form attachments, but you need to become famous?
To be loved by everybody, I would have to.
Is that kind of the pole?
Right? Those are competing things. Like, to become famous, I would have to stop being a drifter at some point, right?
Okay. And so you got to put what's the alternative of not becoming a drifter, or of being a drifter? Like, you
that's what I said.
Lonely,
being loved by everybody, but having no personal life, or having a personal life but not being loved by everybody. Kind of like any famous person, they kind of lose a lot of their personal space, right?
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, there you go. Anybody else have something?
So my story is... So I guess, like, from the public-facing side is I'm very sociable and very good with the customers. And then be very protective about my hoes.
Your Johns?
At nights, when I'm alone, I'm actually very antisocial.
And I want to kill everyone.
Jeez. Wait, what? I'm not sure I get the point.
You want to protect your friends, but you somewhat have a murderous rampage.
Deep down, I hate them.
No, you hate everyone.
Yes.
That's a dramatic pole. You hate people, but you want to protect your friends.
That makes sense.
It.
Yeah,
that makes sense. You hate people, but you want to protect your friends. There you go. Sometimes you think about murdering your friends. You guys have some interesting dramatic poles.
Well, it's a lot of stress running a process these days.
Yeah. Okay. Harry, Zach?
Well, Zach already had one.
Yeah, I went.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
I guess mine would be, I could be the tough guy racist and be respected among humans, or I could embrace my heritage and
Well, you
not
don't know
quite
about your heritage, though, yet.
But that's going to be his pull, right? That's his story. That's going to be the story that evolves.
I guess. Sure.
I mean, I don't know how it works.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Be a tough guy, super racist, and a small clique of humans will respect me, or I could not be that and just be a normal guy, I guess, but have no purpose in life. Like, my whole life's a lie at that point. Yeah.
Fuel your purity, the other side.
Right, but that's kind of a false desire at that point. Like, that's what I think I want.
All right, then.
I don't know, man. We're playing this Fruit Loop fucking roguelike game. You tell me what to do.
Fruit Loop.
All right. So now you have to. You see down below. Rank these: enduring, fighting, knowing, making, moving, talking, sneaking.
Chandra still needs to do her polls too.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I thought she had a poll. What was your poll? You didn't have a poll?
I don't know, maybe it sounded like I had one, because I was like, I like to be punished! No, I just
Oh yeah. No, we had to loop back to what your desire was. Never mind. I'm sorry. What is your dramatic poll?
I don't know. I mean, I guess on one side I'm, like, I could be very well informed as a tracker and a bartender that talks to people, and that gives me reassurance. But on the other side...
You want to murder people too.
No, probably on the other side it'd be somewhat the opposite of that. Like, maybe,
Something the opposite of being, like, friendly with, because you're the bartender.
yeah.
Or of knowing things. Let's see, dramatic poll for her.
I'm a one-sided character because I'm a Mary Sue. Just kidding.
Yeah, so far, you are a little one-sided. You're a ranger that's a part-time bartender. You want safety. And let's say, like...
Oh, yeah. Like, I guess I want
like
safety.
Being a
But you want to go
ranger-
on adventures.
Yeah.
But being like a scout and tracker, I also put myself in very unsafe situations. I guess being
Yeah.
a bartender...
That makes
too,
a lot
when
of
people
sense.
get
So
rough.
it's like the excitement versus the safety. You like the excitement of being a ranger and going out, but it's a bit boring.
That's good.
You
No,
want
that's
the
good.
Safety,
That's a good one.
but that's a bit boring. There you go. So
That
it all
fits.
makes sense?
Yeah.
We all got our dramatic polls.
Cool.
Yay.
We did it. We did the thing.
Okay. Now you have to fill out your actions. So you have enduring, fighting, knowing, making, moving, talking, sneaking. And like the first strong is your strongest, then it's the second strongest. Then you're basically ranking these. Yeah, it says right there, rank these actions. What do you want? You don't have to tell me.
So I have an issue.
Yeah.
They have 8 ranks, but only 7 things to rank.
Yeah, the last one is like grayed out. I think one was if there's a specific thing in the world that you form, you can add another one.
Ah, I see. That's why I was confused. Harry,
Hairpins?
Yeah.
are you doing like the gunslinger
Like the really
6 shooters
sharp
on the hip
ones?
thing?
Yeah, I'm a
Okay.
gunslinger,
Good.
duelist.
Because
You
I'm
know
going
what?
to do the
You seem like
the
a
rifle
fighter.
sharpshooter.
No.
Just so we have a different.
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know.
Just like-
How's a woman that runs a brothel defend herself? I'm gonna go with shit like this.
Alright, fine.
Middling.
I would say making.
Making? What do you make? Horses do what you want.
I like you make ship stuff like
She makes
Makeshift.
people get pleasure.
That's fine.
yeah.
Stuff.
You can make
Okay.
a sex toy out of anything.
See here, no, no.
Yeah.
I was about to say like get salvage some cloth to make curtains and stuff. Like apparently that's priorities. Yeah, so I would say like salvage stuff.
Salvage.
Yeah.
You're like MacGyver, but you run a whorehouse.
Well, you gotta do.
Get Fox on the phone.
You gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, also making a medicine.
Medicine. Okay.
Potions. Or,
This has
you know.
this has canceled after 4 episodes written all over it.
Oh yeah, there is magic in this world. So if anyone wants to be magical,
Oh yeah, that's true.
That's for
Elves
fucking
are usually
Yes.
magical.
Dwarves.
no,
in this
you've
world.
already filled out your knowing, and that doesn't include magic.
Oh shit.
Elves are
You can be
usually
maybe
the
a little
ones,
magical. See, that might be the last one, magic. You know what? We're gonna do that. Magic is another one.
Alright,
Okay.
fine. Magic then.
Magic.
so. Weak in magic.
Yep.
What kind of magic do you know?
Magic is for pussies. That's what I wrote down.
So you can be like a summoner, a healer, a guy that illusions, or
Necromancer.
necromancer. Okay.
Priorities.
I don't know if you're bringing back much with a lowest middling. You're bringing back little rats. It's kind of a weird thing. Are you sure you want to... Wait. To make this discourse friendly, She sees the whorehouse and she's a necromancer. We know what she's bringing back to fuck, right?
Yeah, that has to happen. I mean, why
you're
not?
Right. Now you're a necromancer. A couple of your whores are dead. If they're very freshly dead,
That actually seems like something
back.
that could happen in this kind of world,
Yeah.
though.
You
That's it.
got a cut budget everywhere, right? And also depends how drunk the customer are. They might not be able to tell the difference.
Yeah. There you go. You can bring back a freshly dead to barely living, but still bangable. And you've done it a few times.
Oh, God.
And you know what? Harry's character, Jesse McClintock, when he's really drunk, he hasn't noticed.
That actually kind of fits perfectly, though, in this setting. That's pretty dark.
Yeah, it is. It's actually, I like that.
It's Wretched.
So it totally makes sense.
So if I'm weak in magic, would I just know magic, or could do some magic but really
might-
shit at it?
Maybe cantrips. Or
That's
if
what I was
it's
about to say,
your
like
second
cantrips.
or your
I can
second to
create
last,
light.
You basically know what it is, and you can
Okay.
identify somebody
Gotcha.
doing it or something.
Okay, that makes sense.
I just found a webpage of racial slurs for fantasy races, and I will be utilizing this to its fullest.
You are totally doing your research.
Do they have an armadillo folk?
No, but I'll think of something.
You know,
Fucking
you should try to apply it in
spiny
the real
back.
world to other races.
Spiny
So
back.
give me one of them.
Scaly. Are they scaly?
Fucking scale face.
Doesn't matter if you are or not. This is a racial slur.
The term armadillo means, like, in certain languages, it meant turtle rabbit.
Fucking sand turtle.
Sand turtle. That's it. That's the slur. We found it. Goddamn sand turtle.
Weak ones, I
Yeah.
think I'll go with sneaking.
Sneaking.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Because sometimes
You
I
can-
sneak around the
we can say-
rooms to make sure like everything's okay.
You can listen around corners. Let's say that.
Yeah, eavesdrop.
Eavesdrop. That's what I'm looking for. That's a better word for what I was trying to say.
English, man.
You can kind of look like you're not paying attention, but you are.
Thank you, Chinese person, for knowing that.
Yes, English.
English is hard.
It is.
Just click delete.
So, did everyone else fill this out, or do you want to go one by one like I did with Chloe?
I
We can do
think I
that.
filled mine out.
You filled yours out, Harry?
Yeah, you want me to tell you?
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
let's go through it. We know
say what it
Chloe's.
is.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my first one is fighting, because I'm a gunslinger, use 6 shooters, I'm a duelist. When you're a bounty hunter, you gotta be able to, shoot people.
Yes.
I'm good at talking, interrogation, like finding out who has bounties, where they are, last they've seen, things like that. So gathering information type on my targets. Enduring is my first middle. Kind of have to be in the life of a bounty hunter. You get in bar fights, you ruffle some feathers. Knowing is my next one. You got to have connections in cities and stuff to, stay out of the bad areas, track down people, things like that. Moving is horse riding. You go from city to city, so you have to know your way around a horse. Weak in sneaking. Sometimes you got to sneak up on people, but I prefer not to do that. I'm weak in making. The only thing I make is money from killing dirty orcs. And I'm also weak in magic, because magic is for pussies and elves and shit.
That's good. Okay, so I have my strong fighting, same like Harry, but I went with sharpshooter with a rifle, and of course also can fight with my fists. My back is also a shield, by the way. Very
Yes.
important.
Of course it is.
You goddamn
Fucking
racist.
sand turtle.
Sand turtle.
My other strong thing is moving, kind of acrobatic. I can run on all fours, so I can be really fast when I need to.
Are they not somewhat like turtles? Aren't armadillos slow as shit, or no? They're not
No, they're
slow?
fucking fast. Have you seen an
They can-
armadillo run?
Fast in the
Yeah, they can
sand.
skitter.
No, I
Yeah,
have
they're
no
they're
idea.
skitters.
Okay.
And I can roll into a ball too when I need to. Go downhill.
Bar roller.
Of course.
Sneaking, kind of like
It
in the
sounds
shadows
fun.
kind of guy, or know how to hide when I'm doing my sharpshooting.
Like a sniper.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah, sniper. middling, enduring. So I've taken many bullets, like that famous rapper 50 Cent. It's probably because also my shell, so I've taken many bullets to the back.
Okay.
Making, I'm kind of a survivor since I'm a drifter. I know how to survive in the wild, make my own clothes, survive on my own, make fires, stuff like that. Talking, weak. Not so good at it. Speak my own language well, but when it comes to English, not so much the smooth talker in the common language. Weak, knowing. I know shooting and how to get around towns. That's about it. Weak, magic, barely, prefer guns.
Okay.
Nobody knows magic.
So what kind of accent does the armadillo have that we attach to it?
Well, if you're saying they're like Hispanics, he has this.
Yeah, it'd be like
okay.
Spanish.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like Latino.
He wears a sombrero.
Right.
Clearly. All right, what's your stuff, Chandra?
Alright, so I'm strong in sneaking, because I do that a lot as a scout and a tracker. I'm also strong in knowing because I talk to customers a lot as a bartender and get them drunk so they can give me more information without knowing it. And also because I'm a scouter. Middling, for fighting, I use long-range weapons like long-range guns. And also some hand-to-hand combat because as a bartender, sometimes I have to deal with shitty customers. And when I'm a scout or a tracker, long-range weapons are useful for that. I don't really get what enduring mean, but I figured it meant like endurance, which I probably have because I'm outside running around a lot.
Yeah, it's like you brave the wilds.
You can be a survivalist because you know that really well.
Moving, I don't know, I move long distances as a scout. Probably on a horse.
Oh, so you're good with horses.
Horsies. Horsies.
Yeah. And then I'm weak in making and talking. Making, like, I don't know if I make...
You can make drinks and that's about it.
I can make drinks.
Yeah,
I can make, like, outside stuff that I need while I'm out scouting and shit.
Like
I'm also weak at talking.
Yeah.
I let the customers do the talking instead.
Mm.
I make them drinks.
You're a listener.
You're a listener.
I'm good at listening. and when I'm out scouting and stuff, I don't have... Like, I'm not doing that with people, so I'm not talking.
Okay. Gotcha. Alright, so we're all set. We can do the what I want from her, him, why I can't get it. Do you want to do that, or do you just want to move on to...
I think we kind of have a good enough rule setups. I don't really need that.
Let's move on to game
I feel like we're doing...
I'm ready to get into some
we have
story.
very well-develeved people.
Yeah.
Alright. So, let me...
I order a dead
what I
hooker.
had.
Wait, what?
What?
No, the point is you don't know they're dead.
Yeah.
I want to make a racism check.
There could be like a side person, like really into that. Actually, I'm the bouncer though, so I'm gonna say that's my most recent job.
Yeah, no hookers on the job.
Yeah, but the after hours 20% off.
Yeah. Is that 20% off their body, or do I have to pay 20% off?
You only have to get them 20% off.
Alright, we ready to start?
Yeah, we're ready to start.
I'm trying to
We may have got
fit the narrative I had into the characters you guys had. So...
It's not like you could predict these characters, ever.
Yeah, exactly.
We threw ourselves into
Chandra.
a brothel. I bet you didn't see that coming.
Yeah, no. I was hoping you guys would choose, like, sheriff and shit. That would have been easier to work this in.
Now we're kind of against the sheriff.
Yeah,
Well,
none of you have
no, I'm a
chosen
bounty
anything
hunter.
like that.
Yeah, he's
I'm
a bounty hunter.
so I would work with
Yeah.
the law.
Okay.
That's true.
No.
Yeah, the hard part's going to be fitting that in. Okay. Chandra.
Yes. Mary
Your-
Sue is the name.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Mary Death Sue. Meredith Sue. Your friend, a gnome by the name of... Hold on. Let me get a name.
No, that's his name. Hold on.
Holden.
Yeah, Holden.
Oh, yeah, Holden.
Holden. Your friend Holden.
Holden.
Write that down so I remember.
Yeah,
that
pro
shit.
tip, write down any stupid names you make up, because you'll forget them, because I do.
Holden Claffield.
Okay.
This is from Holden Caulfield from Catcher in the Rye.
Whatever.
Twisting that a bit.
Sprinkle a little culture into this.
Yeah. So
He has a lot of
just-
angst.
Yeah, he has been he's your friend. You've taught him tracking. He's just a really autodidactic. Like, he likes to learn a lot about stuff, and you've taught him to track in stuff in nature and whatever. And he also is some scientist, right? He's a gnome. He's an engineer guy. And he has just left the brothel. He doesn't partake in the whores, but he comes and gets some drinks from you because you're his friend. And he seems like over the past month he's gotten super, super worried, right?
Tense up.
Yeah, like he seems super paranoid. And you know that Harry, the bounty hunter, is actually looking for him. And so Jesse McClintock, I'm sorry. And Jesse McClintock is now upstairs banging a whore. Not even a live one, but he doesn't know that.
He doesn't know.
He's really wasted. That's why he didn't even see the gnome that he's been looking for was there. Right?
Makes sense.
Yeah. And then, let's see. I don't know if your character should know about all this stuff.
I mean...
You support your friends, so you know that both Jesse is looking for this gnome.
Jesse is not a friend. He's a customer.
He's a
Frequent
You make a lot of money.
Yeah.
And your primary motivation, I believe, it was power, but it's also somewhat a greedy form of power.
Alright, fine.
If I don't get my bounties, I don't get money. If I don't have money, I
Yeah.
can't buy your horse.
Yeah, he's actually down on his luck. It looks like he's running out of money for the hose.
That's why he got
And you
that.
know he's been talking about the big payday he's going to get if he
The
gets
big
this
score.
Okay?
Wait, is it still Holden?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Holden's the big
Holden.
score.
I keep forgetting his name. Yeah, Holden is the gnome. He's your friend.
Yes.
He just now left. And Zach's character, let's see. He's a bouncer. So you basically just want to make... What was your primary motivation again, Zach?
I want to just be loved.
Okay. So, and you used to work with Jesse McClintock. So he's like your friend, but you're also being employed by Mary Jane. Right? So, but Mary Jane hasn't told you about this gnome character. There are a couple gnomes in town, so you're not really aware that that's the character. You would want to tell probably Jesse McClintock, but even if you found out, you want your employer to like you, I guess, and you want to remain employed. I mean, it's nice being paid.
Okay.
So, let's see. The scene I'll start, I guess, is after the gnome has left, maybe an hour ago, some other characters are coming up into the brothel, and they're going obviously to the bartender the first thing, and they're asking you, Mary Death Sue, about a gnome, if you've seen him, and they describe your friend perfectly. They say, have you seen him? And then Jesse McClintock can be, you're walking down the stairs and you overhear the conversation.
Okay.
And this is the same gnome. And you see them flash badges to Mary Death Sue. So it's not just a bounty on them. And obviously this is your establishment, so you care.
Oh yeah, of course.
And Zach is really hard to work in here.
Well, I can go off of what they do because I'm a bouncer. So if
Yeah,
things get out of
there you
control,
go.
I'm going to go into this.
Okay, so after let's say there's three guys, and I'm gonna say the main guy is. God, I
Black.
need another freaking name. We'll say he's a gnome.
Oh.
Give me another name, guys. That head like FBI-ish guy.
Phoebe.
Doug Stamper.
Phoebe.
Phoebe.
Doug Phoebe Stampede.
FBI, Phoebe.
We'll just be Doug Phoebe.
You
That's his
son of
name.
a
His name is Doug Phoebe.
You son of a bitch.
So it's him and two other guys. Okay? So Doug Phoebe, Chandra, to you is asking you, so have you seen, after showing you the badge and giving you a perfect description of your friend, Holden, have you seen this Holden character about? Has he come in here for drinks, perhaps?
Oh. We get a lot of different kinds of customers in these here parts, and this ain't the kind of establishment where I'm paid to remember everyone that comes in. People like their privacy.
Damn.
But still, we've had a lot of reports and some leads of some people saying he got off here at this part. And it seems like they would have come across here. This is a federal matter.
So this time I actually chime in and I ask, like, if there are any problems, officers?
Well, I feel like this lady does have some information that she's not quite giving away. Because it seems like she had a bit of recognition when I described this gnome character.
Oh,
that
how
we've been
can
looking
you tell?
for.
She's just been working a long day. She's tired.
What are you trying to say? She's drunk?
Very tired.
You let your bartenders go on the sauce too?
Hey, you got to drink on the job to be a good bartender.
Customers.
Would you say she's
Guys,
withholding?
don't idle it's not business.
Don't withhold Holden. So he says, "Look, I don't want to make a case out of this, but if you don't give me something."
Oh no, officer, we are all very good citizens here.
Mm.
We pay our taxes, doing our duties, and keep customers happy. You know, how possibly such innocent person like a Merida Sue would be involved in such kind of
With such a
situation?
sweet, innocent name.
Officers. Is anyone here under arrest?
Not yet.
Are you buying any whores?
Not yet.
Are you buying any alcohol?
Give me a shot of whiskey.
Okay, I guess you can stay then.
I'll say that shot's on me. And I give him money at the bar. Saddle up next to the dudes.
Yeah, Doug Phoebe and his
Doug
friends tip it to you and
Better
say,
not,
"Thanks, partner."
Better
I
not
give
make
him
it too
bottom
strong.
shelf whiskey so it doesn't taste as good, and he leaves.
You bottom shelfed them. You got them.
Better not
You
make
see
it
them,
too
like, do
strong.
Call
Don't
that.
How did that taste after they take the shot? Like,
How's
you know,
the moonshine?
like they're swirling around in their mouth. Like, we know they didn't quite get top shelf stuff.
Top shelf costs more money.
You're charging top shelf for bottom shelf whiskey here. What were you saying, Harry? You were saying something.
So I'm talking to he's a gnome, and I'm looking for a gnome, that's correct?
You're looking for a gnome.
And he's a gnome. He happens to be a gnome, too.
No, Doug Phoebe. He's a.
I thought you said he was a gnome.
No. He's
looking
looking
for
for
the
the same
Right.
gnome that you are looking for.
I thought you said he was a gnome, too, Doug.
No. He's human. They're all the three. Like, we're gonna call them FBI or something.
Okay.
They're all looking for this
Pinkertons.
gnome. Pinkertons, yeah,
All right.
essentially.
Pinkertons, yeah.
And then Mary Death Sue is friends with the gnome, but doesn't want to give it away. You're
Right.
looking for this very same gnome.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
overheard the description.
Yeah.
And you know it's the exact same gnome you're looking for.
Yeah. It's like, well, looks like we have an accord, boys. Looks like we're looking for the same ankle biter.
Looking for the same what?
Ankle biter.
Ankle biter. They're a little shocked at your racism. They're like, well,
I'm unwavered.
we're no friends of this is gnome, but he's gonna be federal property soon.
I don't think you're going to be
Ain't nothing
owning
you got to
gnomes
do with
around
this.
Yeah,
And he points
absolutely
at
will
you
be your
like,
property.
don't fuck around with this.
It'll be your property as soon as I catch him.
No.
Hey,
Says-
you're looking for him, I'm looking for him.
It says, we feds have employed no bounty hunters.
Well,
would
the
we?
local law
He is
around
ours,
here
and you
has.
better best keep off?
Seems like we have a race instead of an accord then.
You boys looking slow after that drink.
That was a double entendre.
We'll see. That's what he says.
Mm-hmm. I tip my hat to him and just walk over to Zach.
So
You fellas only going to have the one drink?
Mary Death Sue and asks for another. Says, you sure you haven't seen nothing?
Are they slipping a 20? That sounds like
No,
slip
but
a
this
20
is
kind of
very
talk.
intimidating.
If
Might
he
need
slips
to
me a
jog
20, I
your memory.
take it and still don't say anything.
At the same time, I'm looking curiously towards those people because I don't know anything.
No, you know that she knows the gnome that you're talking about.
Okay.
You know that he just left. You know she's friends with him.
All right. In this case, I'm giving a signal to Mary Desu,
Like winking.
like winking. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah. So you should suggest like talk to me afterwards.
Oh, okay. All right. So then the agents say, "Well, that's your decision. If you say you don't know, you don't know, but may come back to haunt you." And they have their last drink and leave.
I go, ooh!
Gonna be hard for something I don't know about to haunt me. Sir.
They think you know.
Sounds like they know you know.
Yeah.
Alright, so they've left
They
the
left,
the
right?
situation.
Yeah. So you guys can have your
Did they tip?
No.
Motherfuckers.
On the way out, I'll be like, "You bastards need to tip next time, damn bureaucrats."
They say, "Well, she had better have tipped us."
Hey.
Hey, got us.
I tipped myself when I gave them bottom shelf.
That's true.
I knew they weren't going to tip.
At the same time, I walked towards Mary Desu, and then I slowly whispered to her, "So, are your friends in some sort of trouble?"
So you whisper so Jesse McClintock doesn't hear because you know he doesn't
Yeah.
know.
No, I went over to talk to Zach, so
Oh, because they're friends because they work together.
My
Yeah.
name's Joaquin, sir.
I call you Scaly.
Walking.
Scaly. Goddamn racist.
Zach, you have a sneaking suspicion that Mary Jane knows something.
But I'm friends with Harry, so I'd want to help him kind of in this job, right? Because we've had jobs in the past together.
Yeah, but you also are employed by Mary Jane.
Yeah, but I'm a drifter. This is just a job.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's
She's
just,
been nice to you. She provides that 401k.
Yeah, and 20% off. You
And remember, you want to be loved.
well,
You want to be
That's
loved
true.
by everyone, not just Jesse McClintock.
The lovable racist.
The lovable racist.
well, Jesse, that sounded sort of like the gnome you were looking for.
You're friends with an armadillo, by the way. You realize this?
Hey, you gotta have connections. You gotta use these people somehow. So, yeah, Scaly looks like, have you seen any, those kind walking around here?
There was one in here earlier. I don't know if he fits the description exactly. You know, those gnomes all look alike.
Wonder what them
It
boys.
sounds like that's kind of a racist, too.
What was the bounty? Well, how much is the bounty for him? Like, what's it
It
worth?
I was
is
gonna set you
enough
up for
to
life.
set you up for life, yeah.
Oh, it set me for life?
Mm.
Oh, shit. Okay.
But he has to be delivered somewhere in the Far East.
Okay. But it was
Sounds like a way for me to
Alive.
get famous.
Alive.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
I said, well, I wonder what them boys in the suit want him for.
Yeah, I don't know. It's getting pretty
That
big.
was the question.
I best know we best find this.
What's the bounty on this boy?
A pretty penny, my friend. Apparently.
Maybe we better talk to Jane about this.
So I was talking to Mary Desu, and I asked her if her friend was in some sort of trouble,
Yeah.
and
Yes, Mary Death Sue. This is while their conversation's going on. What do
Yeah,
you want to
it's
say?
kind of like a...
When Mary Jane asks you if her friend's in trouble. Sounds like your friend's in trouble.
Yeah. Wait, do I know what his trouble is?
No, you just know he's been ridiculously paranoid over the last month.
I say, Well, I don't know what that stupid fucker's gotten himself into.
And I told her, like, well, you better, tell him that this place is no longer safe for him to show up because those suits got tipped by other people.
But you've known he's been coming here and managing Jesse McClintock around the whole thing. Because he's looking for him, too.
Yeah. Like, there's more people looking for him.
No, the feds are after him.
And we don't want any troubles in this place that employs you guys.
That's right. And I'm sure my friend also doesn't want any trouble anywhere.
Yeah, at all?
Oh.
Cool.
Yeah, so... Mary Death Sue, you're a little worried about, like, it seemed very threatening what the FBI agents were saying. Pinkertons, whatever.
There are purpletons in this world?
Yeah, they're purpletons. You know what, we'll go with it. Because it can't be in the U.S. either, so fuck that. So you guys all pretty well done for the night?
Do what, huh?
Do you have anything else to do? Are you heading home? What are you doing?
Oh, in the game.
Yes.
I was confused too. I didn't know if you're asking game-wise or podcast-wise.
I'm like, huh?
I was saying, Harry, are you going to go up and bang some more dead whores?
Oh, no. I'm done. I mean, I have a plan to talk to them more, but...
Yeah, as I said, I thought we were talking with them more.
Yeah, me and Zach were going up to the bar to talk to them.
Yeah, I said we need to
talk
talk with Jane about this whole situation.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay. Yes. That's you, Chloe. Okay.
Yeah.
So they're coming up to you to talk.
Okay. I introduce, Jesse is quite known around these here parts. You know Jesse comes in here. It seems like...
Ma'am.
How's it going?
This is
How do you like tonight's special? It's a bit dry-aged.
A little lukewarm. But I got the job done.
I'm glad you're happy with this purchase. Anything else that I can assist you with?
She seems to have quite the smile, like somehow you got fooled.
a little twinkle in her eye there.
I'm oblivious to that.
So it seems like we got a little situation here with this gnome fella.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So what's the issue?
Well, it seems like he's got a bounty on his head, and he's causing some issues here at the bar.
Well, we have lots of customers coming in, right? Like,
I can only shoot so many purpletons.
Wait, Zach, you don't actually know this guy. You don't know it's the exact same one that just left.
I thought we just talked with Harry about that it is.
No,
what?
He doesn't know. Jesse doesn't know. You think they all kind of look the same. You don't really know.
I thought me and Harry established that it was the guy he was looking for.
Oh no, my racist mind assumed that any gnome that walked in is probably the gnome I'm looking for.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Okay.
He was upstairs banging the whores while he was here.
So when I asked you,
Chloe has been managing it so that he never finds it. So far, it's just this one bounty hunter in town.
Okay.
Looking for that guy.
So I would know that you are just assuming that it's a gnome, so therefore it's your
when I asked you, have you seen a gnome? You said yes. I'm like, oh, there he is. Got him. That's my mind.
Okay, I see. So
okay. I thought we were on this.
You think it is some gnome, the same gnome that you saw.
Yes.
But there are more than... You've seen several gnomes around this town, Harry.
Yeah, and I probably interrogated all of them.
Well, just you gotta stop harassing my customers.
So I will put it out there that I saw a gnome here today, and he's looking for a gnome. So this might be the guy.
There's a human looking for the gnome. They're humans.
It could be the guy.
Is Mary Death Sue close enough to hear this conversation?
Yes, but she's very confused because it makes no sense given the knowledge of the various characters.
I think Mary Death Sue was probably more like, "Oh, good, they don't know how to differentiate gnomes from each other." So
Apparently, the reason why Harry and I get along is we're somewhat racist towards other races.
We see eye to eye, Scaly.
Again, neither of you know this gnome was the same gnome that was here this night.
Okay, so I would have.
She knows, Chloe knows, and Chandra knows.
And I say, either
Chloe's
way...
trying to manage it so neither of you find... Well, McClintock doesn't find out, because he probably has a description of the gnome, so he can, at the very least, identify the guy, because he's bounty hunting him.
Yeah,
You, on the other hand, don't really know much at all.
He's
You mostly shoot the shit with him about random stuff.
He's a gnome. He's a dollar store dwarf. We know what they look like.
Dollar store door.
Is that from your website?
I made that. No, I made that one up.
That is actually a good one.
That was
Dollar store door. Hey, here would be like a penny store door.
Alright.
I say either way, we can't be having that gnome come in these parts because I don't need no purpletons up in here.
There you go. That makes sense given the knowledge of your character.
What's Purpleton?
FBI.
Oh, okay.
Pinkertons in the Old West. They were basically like proto-FBI.
Yeah, I know. They're called Purpleton?
Yeah, in this world they're
Alright, it took me a minute.
It's so hard to get everyone on the same page in this game.
Alright, we have a couple of regular folks that come over here. They're short fellas. And I don't really like Jesse come harass them. It's bad for business.
Well, it wasn't Jesse harassing them, it was these goddamn purpletons.
Well, those purpletons just trying to sniff out anyone's, right? They are just trying to get anything from everyone. They're bad people. Bad for this community, sir.
Yeah.
Sounds like the gnome we're looking for is the one that's bad. I'm not a saint, but I don't have any FBI agents looking for me. Know what I mean?
Well, sir, there could be plenty of bad peoples for humans, plenty of bad peoples for elves.
That's right. Look at my job. That's my job.
All right, then keep looking.
That's my goal. That's my aim. If you want to help me out, that'd be great. If not, I guess I'll just have to find every ankle sniffer I can find until I find the right one.
I think Sue was talking to Nomi. She might know something.
I talked to a lot of gnomes and other races in a night, and they give me tips and money in exchange for services of getting them drunk. It's called being a bartender.
Well, they might give you tips, but guess who didn't give you tips? The Purpletons.
Oh, they gave me tips.
And they might keep coming around.
They gave me tips. They just don't know it. Because I overcharged them.
Did they touch you? Either way, we need to make sure we don't have Purpleton showing up in this brothel anymore.
Yeah, the sooner we find that mushroom-sucking gnome, the sooner we can get these FBI agents out of this bar. So you point me in the right direction.
I don't know how you do it, but you seem to have so many goddamn names for these gnomies.
You point me in the right direction, and I'll keep my eyes down for them.
Can't we just plant in this direction and send them?
Taps you, Harry.
Do what?
And says, a drunk, there are other people in this brothel.
Yeah.
In the bar. Taps you and says, hey buddy, what kind of fucking names you got for armadillos?
Armadillos? Well, my friend Scaly here, he knows all of them.
I like the name Scaly.
Sand turtle, remember?
This is my sand turtle friend.
Whoa.
Call him Armorback.
You do not use sand turtle. That is our word.
That is our word.
We did not go through 200 years of suffering for have you using that word.
Mary Death Sue is really unconcerned about her friend's safety because Jesse and Joaquin keep getting distracted by how racist they are.
You think this might actually be the gnome you're looking for, Jesse?
Which gnome? Which gnome are you talking about?
But the gnome that was here before. There was a gnome here before.
Hey, that's the only lead we got.
Guys.
That's a lead.
Let's go.
Guys, I got a better idea.
Let's keep our eyes down for him.
Guys, shut up. I got a better... that was my character telling your character to shut up, not me telling you to shut up.
No, I get it.
Yeah, cool. So, guys, I got a better idea.
But both of you should also shut up.
Plant a misdirection and just send them in another direction that doesn't happen to be this bar. Why do we have to waste time going after the gnomes when, Jesse, you're busy as a paying customer here?
I'm confused.
Joaquin, you're busy.
That doesn't sound like an
All right,
adventure. Don't you want to go on an adventure with us?
Planning misdirection can be an adventure.
Look here, Meredith.
Tracking down the gnome is an adventure, too.
Alright, guys.
This gnome is worth a pretty
Pay
penny,
attention,
right?
you guys are still employed by this brothel, huh?
If I turn this gnome into the law, I could buy this brothel. That's how much he's worth to me, alright?
Ooh,
And
Nelly.
and then now you just finished yourself with a lukewarm, so...
So if this gnome,
I got all the
Jesse, turns out to
loopholes
be
of
the gnome you need, and we get that money, what's my cut?
Same as always, 5%.
All right, let's go. I quit. I quit. Jane, I'm out of here.
Oh, motherfucker.
It was a good
I feel like this game is less cooperative and more like competitive.
Well, I'm trying to get you guys to cooperate. Yeah, I know. You guys chose such crazy freaking rules. Alright.
I'm headed for the gnome. These other two.
Yeah, we have a goal in mind. We
Well,
gotta
our
find the
mission
What are
gnome.
you guys doing? What's everyone doing here?
Oh, man.
I just quit my job to go hunt down a gnome.
As a outside of role playing, we all could
You'll never
be
get your 401k.
looking for the gnome,
Yeah.
like together. Once we get there, it's kind of a we'll cross that bridge kind of thing. Like
Okay.
you should probably go along with us, even in the back of your mind. You're trying to save him. Like once we find him, you could like get him away or do
It
something.
could be
to,
like, look, it's clearly not the gnome you're looking for type stuff.
Right.
Like, you might have that in your head, like, okay,
Would you
we'll go
rather-
on the adventure just so they don't kill this guy.
right. Would your character rather have these two racist assholes go around killing all the gnomes just looking for the right one, or would you rather supervise them and make sure they're not, doing something stupid? Like think of it that
There you
way.
go.
There you go. That's a good,
Oh my god.
good way to put it.
Yeah,
you
no, that
you
makes
see me quit my job to go murder, go hunt down this gnome that we're just assuming is the right guy.
Yeah. And to put it in a little context, Jesse McClintock has never threatened you because you didn't give any information. These guys definitely were like, we're going to kill you and torture you and get the information we need.
Yeah, I'm not a bad guy. I'm just
Oh,
a
the
racist.
Purpletons, you
I'm a
mean?
lovable
Yeah, the
racist.
The Purpletons, yes.
Okay, so how would I fit in this?
You're very, very good friends with your part-time bartender.
Alright.
Yay.
Well, Mary, this is your joiner. I decided to
Top-notch bartender.
Wait,
give a...
is your name
What?
Mary? And your name Mary too?
Don't think too hard of it. It's alright, buddy. Don't strain yourself.
How did I not see this
Slow down.
before?
I think you guys can call me MJ.
Oh, I like it.
I'm just,
MJ. Yeah, that makes it a lot easier.
you can just shorten my name to Mary Sue.
I like it.
Alright. So what is everyone doing right now?
Well, me and Jesse are about to go on a goddamn adventure to get this gnome.
We got a
What
gnome
were you
to find.
guys doing exactly?
We got a gnome to find.
Jesse McClintock is drunk.
I'm the
and
bouncer, so I
excited.
saw where the gnome
Oh,
went. I saw
I
him
forgot
leave.
I'm drunk. I'm sorry.
Okay,
I
you
should
saw
have
him leave. Okay.
been. I should have been playing that more drunk. Sorry.
Actually, this seems
That's
appropriate
fine. You don't
for
have to be
drunkenness.
I'm trying to find a hole sitter.
A what?
A hole
A hose sitter, like a babysitter
Okay.
for hose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you go to your bottom bitch and you say, "Hey,
Your bottom.
Your bottom bitch.
Watch those girls for me, alright? And then
Yeah.
if I come back, everything goes normal, you're gonna be the manager.
yeah, her name will be. Give me another name.
What race is she?
Clementine.
Clementine,
Oh, that's good.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
I-
I took it from Westworld.
and she is half elf, half orc.
Oh God.
Ooh.
Oh, that worked.
Confusing.
But like, is the outside
Yeah.
elven, or is the
Which
outside orc?
which half is her face?
Half human piece.
Half gnome. How about that?
Okay, fine.
Does that make her a dwarf size?
Is she? Yeah,
Oh, she's a petite.
I believe that's
type.
called a halfling.
she's like pretty good looking, but she's got a little bit of a beard going.
Hey,
So she's
It's a weird dynamic.
Alright, but remember, Clementine.
Definitely short.
shape.
Jesse ain't paying no money for her.
no. So I would probably be passed out now. I'd probably go to bed or something.
Okay, so you're gonna resolve to look together in the morning.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
We'll get them in the morning. I know which way the gnome went.
Oh my god. I guess I make plans with Mary Jane on, like, keeping them out of trouble.
Okay, so Mary Sue, you know where this guy lives. You know where he went.
Oh, I should probably go to my
Let's say he's
gnome and be
he's
like...
in the wilderness. He's living in a cave that you showed him.
Caveman.
Okay.
Yeah, that works.
Just like a gnome.
I guess I go tell him, you should run, because we're going to come after you. But I don't want
So,
to. I'm sorry.
At night or in the morning?
This is kind of an immediate thing, because
Okay.
You're going to track them down and tell them this?
Jesse and Joaquin are on a murder mission.
We're not murdering.
I feel like...
Is it wanted dead
No,
or alive?
he's wanted alive.
Yeah, he's
We're
wanted
capturing
alive.
him.
Yeah, but he's not going to like
He just
prison.
might not actually be the gnome. We need.
All I know is that the law wants him and the FBI wants him. The feds want him,
Okay.
and I'm trying to keep him away from the feds.
Okay, Zach, your character, the bouncer, has noticed as Mary Sue leaves the brothel, she's not going her normal route. Alright? She's not going home. It's very odd. You've worked here like a year now. She's always just gone straight home. You notice she's going a different way.
Done piqued my interest here, huh?
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, I'm good at sneaking around. I'm going to sneakily follow her.
Wait, but I'm good at sneaking, too. Can't I just, like, sneak away?
You failed.
Oh,
No.
damn
You
it.
can sneak. What, Zach, what's your sneak in the ordering?
Middling.
Oh, God.
Middling? What's in the middling? The middle of the middling?
The top middling.
Number one middling. What about
Oh
you,
my God.
Chandra?
Sneaking is my strongest strong.
No.
Now we're gonna say neither of you have been drinking, so I can't blame it on that. I think Chandra is in just such a rush. You're so worried.
I
You
probably
don't
was
sneak
drinking
quite
with
as
the
well.
customers. Like,
Yeah.
I was probably
Yeah, there
like,
you go.
I'll get you drunk. I'll get drunk with you. Ha, ha, ha.
So she kind
That
of, I see
makes
she's
more
kind of
sense.
in a haste
Yeah,
too about
this
about
is before
this.
the no drinking on the job as a bartender laws.
Definitely.
Yeah, there aren't a whole lot of laws out here.
What lawless?
It's more like fastest draw wins.
So after she gets so far to where I'm really curious, like we're getting out of town, I'm gonna
Yeah.
say, Mary, where are you going? Are you okay? That's to you.
Okay.
Oh,
So
hi.
Mary Sue, you hear this?
I just shouted this to you because now you're starting to get out of town, and I'm concerned.
First thing you think is, damn, I shouldn't have drank so much.
Yeah, no, it's definitely my thirst. So, like, damn it, that was a bad idea. Well, I don't see why you should be so concerned about that. Shouldn't
Well,
you be
because
getting
you
them
go
to bed?
home every day. I just want to make sure you're okay because you're not going home. You're kind of sloppy drunk there, and you're started walking the complete opposite direction of your home.
Maybe I needed to walk it off.
Well, you're walking it off in a weird way. I was just gonna walk off out of town. Something ain't right. You know something.
No.
Got him. You got me.
I think you just confused Joaquin.
Well, I ain't saying that ain't true.
I try to...
She's like, you're drunk, Joaquin.
By the way-
liquor.
I'm not drunk. I'm a bouncer.
By the way, just
Yeah.
as in real life, my weakest
no
week
longer
is
drunk,
talking, so I'm like super on the spot.
So you're
So-
just like, nope.
No, I tried to redirect it and confuse Joaquin by being like, well, what are you doing all the way out here? Aren't you kind of far away from home yourself?
I have no home. I live like a tumbleweed. The wind take me where it takes me.
Well, where do you keep
Right
all
now,
your,
it took me to following you.
where do you keep all your clothes and shit then? I'm really just...
I have a backpack. That's all I do. You're getting off the subject here, Mary Sue. Why you ain't going home?
I told you, Joaquin, I'm walking off the drunk. I got a little...
Well, I can walk you back home, okay?
God, that's so kind of you.
You're welcome. I'm here to help you, Mary Sue.
We'll make some random check here to make Harry happy. See if you can tell that she's full of shit. I'm trying to figure out.
Wait,
which one
Jesse came too? Oh, God.
No, I'm passed out.
Yeah,
he's passed out.
He's wasted. Chandra, you need to make a opposed roll of sneaking versus what would Zach's be? Like knowing? So yeah, let's call it that.
What die are we rolling here?
Just roll a die 100.
I don't have a die 100.
100.
Just put random number 100 into Google.
Huh? Oh, that was loud.
Yeah, Google totally does that. If you type random number 100, it'll give you a random number.
All right, random number 100. You hit enter. This is your roll.
71.
She got a 71.
Okay, Zach, what do you get with your...
I got a 3!
Okay, you believe her. You think she was just walking off her drunkenness.
But, I mean...
You're basically a moron.
But
You're
still...
a little suspicious, because it is really weird.
It's only 3, so...
Couldn't I still offer to take her home, though? Like,
Yeah, you offered
I believe her. I offered to take her home.
Yeah, I'm just making sure you didn't know. So, yeah, you don't...
I completely believe her. I'm still offering to walk you home. Because you're a little drunk and I don't want you to end up passed out on the street here.
I'm all like, but I'm fine. I'm not that drunk. You've seen me drunker and do scouting jobs after this, Joaquin. You should go home and rest yourself.
I feel like now we're going to have to do a roll of lying again.
What are we doing? What you're telling him to go home.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm not that drunk.
Like, you know,
She's
go
saying
away.
she's not that drunk, even though she walked in the
Okay.
opposite direction.
Yeah, do the roll again.
Go ahead.
Same one.
So now the roll is on, I'm not that drunk.
Yes. Just hit generate.
Yeah. Just to get him to walk home. You're out for a breath of fresh air.
I got 27.
Yeah, you should get a penalty because it's starting to get a bit of a stretch.
Well, she got a 27.
Okay.
I got a 46.
Okay.
Okay, Zach knows you're full of shit.
Wait, so is a penalty like if you just keep going on something? And
Listen, Mary Sue,
I don't have
you almost
hard
done
and fast
pissed
rule
yourself. I know you're drunk.
Look,
I'm going to help you home.
that's so kind of you. Thanks.
You're welcome.
So you guys are going home today?
Yeah, I'm helping her home.
Yes.
Okay. Alright.
Wait, what were you saying about the penalties, though?
He was giving you a penalty because you're saying you're drunk when you were sloppy drunk. You aren't drunk when you're actually sloppy drunk.
Oh, was I actually sloppy then?
You're drunk enough that, I don't know.
Cool. I was drunk enough that I was
Yeah.
walking in the wrong direction.
Exactly. Zach's like,
And it came up as-
I should walk you home. Like, that's
It came up
nice.
as concerning rather than, like, suspicious.
You were just stretching the truth pretty far. Like, no, I'm walking this random direction for no apparent reason. You didn't give any reason other than I'm not drunk.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so why are you walking that way?
Because I'm...
That's why you got the penalty.
I'm not drunk. What?
Now you understand the penalty.
Okay.
Okay. So, see. So Zach walks you home. Or, I'm sorry. Joaquin walks you home. Jesse McClintock is passed out. Mary Jane, what do you want? MJ, what do you want to do? Michael Jordan, you want to shoot some?
So after I found my wholesaler, I went back to my room and started packing shit. And because my endurance was really, really low, so I got a lot of stuff.
Okay.
Like a stupid water filter and some shit like that.
Where are you going?
I don't know. I thought we were going on an adventure. No?
Maybe. You don't know that
That's
yet.
up to you.
Well, always come prepared. So
Okay.
I have my stash. I'll figure it out. Yes.
Okay. She's a prepper.
I'm a
She's got some MREs and shit.
She's a prepper.
also some potions, I guess.
Okay. Alright, then you just go to bed?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Next day, are any of you doing anything?
I'm sure we'll do something.
Yeah.
Without my prompting, are you doing anything?
I
Well, I was just about to say, is this a good spot to end it, though?
Yeah, it is going to
Yeah,
We're all going to bed.
Sounds good.
The next day we
I
wake
can-
up would be a good spot to start the next one.
Yeah,
getting late for us
Okay.
East Coasters.
yeah. That's good. That works.
It's a good ending spot. Good stuff.
Crazy shit.